I still can't believe that Akira Toriyama sadly passed away, and when I woke up and I heard the terrible news, it felt like a kick to the stomach, and of course it truly shocked the world, especially for fans of Toriyama-sensei.
You're goddamn right.
And of course, since the sad news, there have been hundreds, if not millions, of tribute videos to Toriyama-sensei. And with me being a fan, I wanted to make my own tribute video to this legendary creator. So let's learn more about the man who had helped inspire generations. Now, in the world of manga and anime, few names shine as brightly as Akira Toriyama. From his humble beginnings to his monumental impact, Toriyama's journey is one of creativity and inspiration. Growing up, Toriyama would doodle and draw many things, often being inspired by the natural beauty surrounding him, but he'd also be captivated by the works of Osamu Tezuka, the legendary creator of Astro Boy and Kimber the White Lion. Tezuka's imaginative storytelling, as well as his dynamic artwork, served as a source of inspiration for Toriyama's own creative endeavours, and it was in the late 70s that Toriyama-sensei made his professional manga debut with Wonder Island. And despite its short run, Wonder Island showcased Toriyama's talents for storytelling and character design, but it was in the 80s that these gifts, if you will, were taken to a whole new level with the legendary Dr. Slump.
Huh. Neat.
Such was the popularity of the Dr. Slump manga that it found itself being adapted into an anime for the small screen. The Dr. Slump anime was wildly popular, particularly in Japan, where it garnered a dedicated fan base, and it was thanks to its humorous and light-hearted tone, which combined with imaginative storytelling, made the series a beloved classic among anime enthusiasts. The anime adaptation also helped to introduce Toriyama's unique style of storytelling, as well as laying the foundations for perhaps one of his most influential works. I am of course referring to Dragon Ball. It was in 1984 that Toriyama created his most iconic work, otherwise known as Dragon Ball. Being inspired by classic Chinese folklore, as well as martial arts films and his love for adventure stories, Toriyama set out to create a manga series that would blend elements of action, humour and even fantasy. The popularity of the Dragon Ball manga ultimately led to its adaptation into an anime series, and it was through this anime that the Dragon Ball series was able to captivate audiences with its action-packed battles, as well as its colourful animation, and of course, that memorable soundtrack. Now, the Dragon Ball anime was popular, but when it came to Dragon Ball Z, this popularity gained a whole new power level. Yes! Dragon Ball Z offered richer character development, as well as inner conflicts of all the characters, adding an emotional depth to the series, making it more than just a spectacle of battles. But it was the introduction of iconic transformations that would become synonymous with the series. In fact, the Super Saiyan transformation in particular would go on to become a symbol of ultimate power. Now, these transformations added excitement and anticipation to the series, with viewers eagerly awaiting the latest form and power-up. But there is something I need to know. How many of you out there have tried turning Super Saiyan? Phenomenal cosmic power! Clearly quite a few of you from what I can tell, but anyway. Obviously, Akira Toriyama's talents weren't just limited to the wonderful world of manga and anime. He also helped to create two legendary games, the fantastic Dragon Quest and my personal favourite, Chrono Trigger. Toriyama's involvement with the Dragon Quest series dates back to the original game. His continued contributions to the series would carry on with subsequent installments, with his artwork becoming part of Dragon Quest's visual identity. And of course, the same can be said with Chrono Trigger, where once again, Toriyama lent his talents for the overall art direction. His distinctive art style, characterised by expressive characters, helped to bring the world of Chrono Trigger to life, which very much like Dragon Quest, helped to contribute to the game's timeless appeal. It's no surprise that Akira Toriyama's involvement with both Chrono Trigger and Dragon Quest have left a lasting impact on the world of gaming. And these are two titles that I need to come back to in the future, perhaps for a what if episode, or maybe even a versus.
Round 1. Fight.
Now, coming back to the comment that I made at the start of the video, Toriyama's creations, more notably the Dragon Ball series, have managed to help those through dark times. But what do I exactly mean by this? For individuals facing challenges in their personal lives, the Dragon Ball series offered a means of escape into a fantastical world, filled with adventure, friendship and even heroism. This allowed fans to immerse themselves into a universe where anything was possible, providing a temporary respite from their real-world struggles. Through its engaging storytelling and its positive messages, Dragon Ball continues to uplift individuals all around the world, even reminding them that in the darkest of times, there's always a glimmer of hope and the potential for positive change. And even though Akira Toriyama may have left this world, his legacy lives on in the hearts of fans everywhere. And in these challenging times, we can all learn from the lessons of Toriyama's stories, which would be to face adversity with courage, to cherish the bonds of friendship, and to believe in the power of hope. Just as Goku harnesses the energy of others to create the Spirit Bomb, let us come together and lend our collective energy to help one another. Now, whether this is through acts of kindness or expressions of empathy, each of us has the power to contribute to a brighter future.
Excellent!
In fact, Toriyama-sensei has helped billions all around the world to look inside themselves and find their inner strength, as well as giving fans the mindset that even the lowest class of warriors can rise up to achieve anything. And I, for one, am so grateful for that message. So thank you, Akira Toriyama, for absolutely everything.
Thanks, Mike.
Anyway, come back next time where the cartoon guy returns and takes a look at what it means to possess the power of a demon. Thank you so much for watching and see you next game. I've always wanted to try this.
Super Retro Force.